Happy Thursday. We have quite the setup going on. We have the expander in and we have some cream, so I have the face diaper on. But right now we are behind schedule. We have to head downtown to see the orthodontist for my expander. And then after that, we had to head to the ENT for another nose check and an allergy test. So this is a fun doctor morning, if you could call it that. Trying to look past a little bit of the behindness and just focus on making the rest of the day great. So you have the choice of having a good day or a bad day, and I hope you choose a good day.
It's Thursday night. The rest of the day did not go as planned. We had the expander doctor in the morning, orthodontist. That went well. Then we had follow-up for our nose and allergy test. I'll tell you more about that. That was not great. Then we had a Zoom, which went well. Tried to get some work done. It was kind of just okay. Then we had some showings, rushed home, wrote an offer, dad time, got all the kids to bed. Now I'm finally making food. I really just want to lay down, but I think I'm gonna clock in for the shift number 3 and get a little bit of work done. So after I eat, I'll let you know. Good morning. So we did push through a little bit. I did get some work done last night, and we're up for morning shift number 1. Or we're up for shift number 1, which is the morning. So we're here in HQ. We gotta get the garbages out for bin day, and then get ready for Ellie for school, and then we have 2 showings right after drop off. Good morning and happy Friday. We are already at it. We clocked in for shift number 1, which is, pre-sunrise. So we got a little bit of work done this morning. We dropped Ellie off at school. Now we've done 1 showing. We're here in front of our second house for a different buyer. So we're gonna do that and probably pick up Ellie from school, go back home, a little bit of work, have a 3rd different buyer showing today, and then we have some door knocking. So it is a jam-packed Friday, but what else do you expect? Let's get after it. Also in the next episode, I may need to break down kind of more of what's been going on the last 2 weeks or so. It's been a little hectic. As you can tell, I'm a little behind on uploading these videos. I'm also curious how you guys are liking these, if you like this style, if there's something else that you want to see more of, more breakdown of things. So I'm curious what you guys would like to see moving forward. But I think the next episode, I might talk a little bit more about how these last 2 weeks have gone, for my mental state for these buyers. I can tell you right now, I've probably written 5 or 6 offers. We've come unbelievably close on a few, and we've lost out. And it's not because of the effort on my part or the buyer's part. I mean, some of these we wrote some incredible offers. I am not one to go into this and just tell a buyer like, hey, doing this stupid offer makes sense. I mean, on one of them, somebody went higher than us, which we were already a little nervous on our price. They did an appraisal gap, meaning that if there was an issue, they're going to bring cash to the table. And then the kicker is that they waive their right to do an inspection, which I think is nuts to me. I think every buyer should have the right to go into a property and know, whether they want to move forward or not, what's there. But I know every inspection is not going to catch everything. Sometimes things break. Sometimes there's things you just can't see behind a wall. Obviously, an inspector's not cutting drywall, things like that. So some of these offers we're just losing because there are buyers that are either desperate and just, maybe they're a little bit more risk tolerant. Maybe they're not being advised properly. I don't know, but that's where it's at. So I think the next episode, I'm going to break down a little bit more. Obviously, I can't go into too much detail of, clients' personal information or exact things we've done, but I think I'm going to break down just kind of where things are at to really show you, the joys and, the ups and downs of real estate. It's really like a wave, or I guess bigger than that, of owning a business. There's always, there's good times and there's bad times. And, it's definitely been a stressful couple weeks. So that's where we're at. Let's do the showing now. So it's not that bad in this moment. But Michelle and I door knocked in this rain and wind. Luckily, it's close, so I was able to go get this jacket because I forgot a jacket. I was wearing a short sleeve polo. But we just door knocked for almost 2 hours in the rain with umbrellas and wind. Surprisingly, was decently successful. Got some contacts. And yeah, I guess we did the thing. Instead of talking about it, we did it. So that was nice. But this weather is not so nice. So hopefully you're staying warm and dry and out of the wind. It's Saturday night, just submitted another offer, and of course, it's gonna have multiple offers, and also needed to check in on a buyer and look up a few properties for probably Monday. So I think we're done. Hopefully Sam's not sleeping so we can hang out and catch you tomorrow. Hello, happy Sunday. Today's been a productive day, a little bit more working on a Sunday, but sometimes it's the name of the game. We got up early, got a little bit of work done, baked 2 loaves of sourdough that we made yesterday, and then met with a past client who is going to be selling and buying. They're coming from the city, wanted to check out the burbs, so we met for breakfast. Kind of did a little bit of driving around, see what was going on. We are very deep into negotiating a contract in Lamont. It's getting a little dicey. I think we're close, trying to beat out multiple offers. And now, as the girls or the kids nap, trying to get some showing set for tomorrow, and then hopefully relax until the evening. All right.
Happy Monday. What a crazy day. We had Dad's Day in the morning, and as Barrett napped and was chilling with Emery, things were a little crazy between checking on some deals, following up some people, had a new client reach out, which is awesome, so that we got like another potential buy sell coming up. And last night I found out that we did win our multiple offer situation in Lamont, which is amazing. One, it's a very near and dear client we can probably share later on, and also they've been waiting quite some time for a new home, so this is going to be awesome to hear their excitement and the kids' excitement. It was just phenomenal. Today we just did a showing, and now we're headed back to HQ to get some work done, and then later girls have to dance. So another jam-packed Monday. Good morning and happy Wednesday. We have another jam-packed day. So this morning I wanted to get a little bit of work done. However, I haven't seen my workout buddies in a long time. So this morning I went and worked out. That was great to see them and be back and get the the blood flow going a little bit. Ellie's dropped off at school. We're headed to my mom's to get some work done. And then we have an inspection at 10. And then we have a photo shoot later today and a showing. And then we got to finish cutting the rest of the grass. I'll tell you more about that later. We just got done with our photo shoot. I'm gonna include a few videos behind the scenes that we took with our buddy Nick. Now it is time to, I don't think we're gonna have time to head to HQ, so we're probably gonna go get another coffee and wait for our showing. Let's do this. I don't really love sharing this, but this is unfortunately one of the side effects of running a business and being pretty slammed with real estate activities. I'm not complaining by any means. I'm really grateful for where things are at, because there have been times where things are really slow. So I'm really grateful that everything is coming together and really busy right now. So the grass at home has been really put to the back burner, and let me tell you, it is probably the worst it's ever been since we bought this house. Last night I got most of it cut, but it was really long. Had an issue with the leaf blower, and then there was kids' toys from the party, and it's pretty crazy. So I'm gonna show you this, even though I'm a little embarrassed. I don't even know if you can see how bad this is. Oh yeah, here you go. Oh yeah, look at this side. This side is done. So last night I got about 3/4 of it cut. I have a little bit of cleanup and then finish the last, I guess, quarter of it, if that. And then we probably gotta work this evening, so let's get to it. Good morning and happy Thursday. We started the day off with feeding our sourdough, got a little bit of office work done. Then we had a ENT appointment, which went well. Things are healing and progressing nicely. They were able to suck some things out. There are still some scabs or crusties in there. So we need to just keep doing our flushes, and we will be back probably in 2 weeks. And now we just did a showing in Geneva. It went all right. We'll leave it at that. I guess I wasn't too surprised on the condition. And now we are going to pick up Ellie
and then back to HQ to have lunch and work before a conference call and then a potential showing on a lot. It's a lot. Okay, see ya. We are now in Homer Glen. We are doing a land viewing with a client to potentially get some land to build on. So I may be able to record a bit of that. So I'll let you know how it goes. Realized until I kind of pulled up that it was, you know, I thought it was more of the open field at first.
So the thing, the lot would be okay to buy, but till they build that road over there, you're sort of screwed. Like, which way do you want to build the house? You know what I mean?
Right. Good morning and happy Saturday. We have a big check-in while the light is red. So this morning, woke up, got our sourdough dough prepared. We're gonna bake that tomorrow morning before cars and coffee. Gotta have fresh bread. Got a little bit of work done, hung out with the family, and now we have a jam-packed day. We have 2 buyers in probably at least 5 different cities, or towns I should say, and I think 6 showings. So we just did showing number 1 with the first buyer, on our way to showing number 2, and then we have 1 more. Out of the 3, 2 have already expressed highest and best multiple offer deadline. 1 is tonight, 1 is tomorrow. So we'll see how the showings go and what we're gonna do about those. And then the other buyer, we're supposed to see 4, and 1 of them already canceled on us under contract. We'll see how the others go. This will be the first time out with that buyer. This first guy, we've been working together for a while. Hopefully we find something soon. So I will keep you posted. Have a great day. All right, this will be a long check-in because we were not able to film before. Done with showings, headed back to HQ. Might have 1 offer to write. The other showings was good to get our feet wet, but nothing I think will come of those. I have to tell you, I seriously wish I could have taken a picture. I almost did, but I didn't want to risk my license. The second house I looked at with buyer number 1, it looks like a half bath turned from a closet. It was the tiniest bathroom I've ever seen. I could not stand from wall to wall with my shoulders. Not that I'm, you know, this monster shoulder guy, but I could not fit into this half bath. It was literally insane. I think they took a closet and put a bathroom in there for their needs or whatever. No judgment. It's just the tiniest bathroom. Kind of funny. Wish I could have showed it to you. That one, actually, the more we were in it, the worse it kind of got. It's kind of crazy what people are listing homes for in this market. And the other wild part is that it has multiple offers with a deadline. So for us, that's a total no. The last showing with that buyer, I think we may end up writing an offer on. Second buyers, great to get our feet wet. Unfortunately, I don't think they fit the needs or quite what they're looking for, which is fine. First time out, it's good to see things in person versus just what is online. So all in all, so far, productive day. Gonna head back, have some lunch, and then probably do a little bit of desk time. Need to, like I said, potentially write that offer. And then we have a home that we got to finalize for the private listing network, which different day. I can explain to you what the private listing network is. If you have questions before that video does come out, because we'll see when I get to it, let me know. I'll explain it to you. It's a pretty cool feature. So talk to you soon. Had some lunch. We are in HQ. I've barely seen the family. I think we're done for now. I did write 1 offer for buyer number 1. I'm gonna be honest, we are under list price. I'm not sure if it's gonna be enough to get it done. However, the buyer and I both feel it's a pretty good offer, and I guess that's all we could do. I don't believe in overpaying or doing a terrible offer to get a home. I mean, obviously there's situations where you're desperate and need a home. I think there's unfortunately agents that are not fully advocating for their clients and clients who might be desperate and need to get something and are writing very wrong, or I shouldn't say wrong, who are writing offers that could potentially lead to them getting burned, and I just can't see myself to do that. So we wrote an offer where we feel is strong and competitive, maybe not competitive, but we wrote an offer where we feel is strong and where our comfort levels are, where the buyer's comfort levels are, and that's all we can do. So we'll see what happens with that. And then also just got a home in the private network, so I will probably share that on social media, probably before this video comes out, and then possibly by the time this video comes out, it may be active, but we just got that done, so I think we're wrapping up for now, and let's see the family. I left today at 8:15. It is now 4:20, just to give you some context. I'm gonna have to edit this part into, or add this part into different section of the video. I think this is gonna be like episode 4 or 5. But right now, we are working on the Homer Glen listing.
Right now I have the plans in front of me, putting everything into the MLS. And then we need to finalize the listing, get a draft sent over to the seller to review, and then get this bad boy hopefully live bright and early tomorrow. How's it going? It is Wednesday. This has been a hectic dad week. That's why there hasn't been much footage before. We've been doing a combination of watching the kids and also working. Sam's been filling in if I need to run for an appointment, and we've been making it work. So right now I am kidless picking Ellie up from school, and then she's gonna come with me, and we are gonna go put a lockbox on the Homer Glen listing that went live today. So that'll be kind of cool to do as a team. Then we'll go back home at lunch, getting ready for naps, probably a little bit of office work, and then finish out till Sam's done working, and then possibly some evening work. I'd also like to get a workout in. So that's where we're at right now. Catch you soon. I have been behind on 1 editing and 2 this past week. It was kind of nuts, and I don't think I filmed much of this past week. So I believe episode 3, we're gonna have a few out before you see this, but right like today as I'm recording this, probably gonna drop episode 3. But I'm gonna wrap up this episode here. I'm not 100% sure how cohesive this is gonna be. I will get better at that, and hopefully I can piece this together in editing. And then I will probably in this next episode do a recap of kind of where things are at and give some thoughts, and then hopefully get this thing back on like a smooth path here. But I do like these behind the scenes. I'm hoping you do as well. I will get better at doing recording Monday to Saturday, hopefully edited post Sunday, somehow do like a week long kind of what's going on. But that's where we're at. So this episode is ending, and I will catch you on the next one.